While this downpour is precisely the result we were hoping for, the novelty of standing outside in the rain does wear off rather quickly. Not to mention, Guy is looking a bit under the weather. Let's continue this conversation in Eden's core.
Yes, because going inside the big machine is definitely safer and more convenient than being out here with an umbrella.
They just don't want the rain.
Absolutely. Yeah.
No one has an umbrella except us. No one else invented them. I just like that. Damn. It's like, it's rainy. I'm getting damp. Let's go inside. It's like the fucking Dynasty Warriors music starts playing when you're like, it's getting damp. I'm like, it's not the tone. This doesn't fit. All right, Orion J.
Could you imagine if you just said something, like you're just at a grocery store and you just say something like, man, I'm glad these beans are on sale, and you just hear like the Lu Bu theme song kick in? You're like, uh-oh.
Why do I hear boss music? Ere we set forth to restore the element of ice, I would discuss the manner in which the summoning shall be undertaken.
Oh yeah, I think that was her.
I think so.
Just tell me one thing. Is this going to bring the empty back to the way it was before the flood?
While none can say for certain, the change we have observed at points of ethereal intersection doth give us cause for optimism.
What the fuck did you just say?
Yes, everything we've seen up until this point, it gives a good indication that yes, that is probably what's going to happen.
Just say that. Jesus fucking Christ.
It may be reasonably assumed that the empty shall continue to transform, and, in the decades to come, regain a semblance of its former state.
Decades?
I don't think you've quite grasped the sheer scale of the damage left in the wake of the flood. It would have swallowed the entire world if Memphilia hadn't stopped it. Even if Reen has inherited her blessing, wounds like that don't heal overnight. After all, the empty has been utterly devoid of life for 100 years.
And it might take even longer than that to bring life back. I don't expect immediate results, but I do know that it will stay like this forever unless we do something about it.
How do you know that?
Well, it's been 100 years and it's still
it's
white.
Still like this, yeah.
Stuff could take a long time. Chernobyl's gonna take a long time. I'm just saying, like,
yeah, I think
I'm just
things
saying,
are still growing around Chernobyl.
I'm just like, how are you certain when it's like, oh yes, I'm an expert in things that have never happened before.
Well, like even parts of Hiroshima and are still radioactive, even 80 years later.
I would say the argument would be that she can sense that there's literally no fucking mana there. And for 100 years, no mana has regenerated at all in a place. It's probably not a good sign.
Yeah.
Like, I think you would even see like small particles of mana coming back.
What if the mana just expands like Zerg creep from the one place that it's at?
This is the first time it's ever done it then, apparently, and that would be weird behavior. So it clearly is operating differently from the norm expectation, which is that after 100 years, a tree should be here.
I'm just like, why are these people acting like they're experts in things that never happened before? She's a child. She's like a teenager.
She inherited an adult's brain stem cells.
I don't like that you said, wow, okay. That attempt at a phrase kept going.
I mean, I'm assuming she inherited the memory from
love
Memphilia
adult brain stem cells.
I mean, they did merge, essentially, so I would imagine so.
I would be upset because now Rain knows exactly how Memphilia felt about me, and what if she like hated my guts? Is she gonna be nice enough to tell me?
Anyway.
My sentiments precisely. Only once the final element is restored shall we have a glimpse of the future that awaited those of generations yet to come.
You'd all do this for a world you may not live long enough to see? While I'm here, so absorbed in my own problems that I spare barely a thought for anyone besides myself? For so long, I've listened to that voice, telling me what to do, who to be. I was so scared of what might happen if I disobeyed, but I don't want to live like that anymore. I want to be me. Who am I? What am I? Perhaps it's better if I never found out. If Rain's the Oracle of Light, here to mend this broken world, what does that make me? Gaia, the Oracle of Darkness, bringer of misery and death, a monster. It's no wonder they left me. Mother, father, and next it'll be all of you. Then I'll be back where I started, where I've been always, alone. Ugh!
Gaia, is it the fairy?
What's wrong? Afraid I might lose control and ruin all your carefully laid plans?
No! It's you I'm worried about.
Rain, I'm going outside to clear my head. You just do what you need to do, all right?
Jeez. Something's wrong. I know it.
Such as the part where she grabbed her head and screamed. It was a subtle tell.
Nah, that's normal for her,
But
remember?
I'm a poker expert. That much is clear. If we have a repeat of our first visit to Eden, we may even be joined by those void-sent friends of hers. If you go and see what Gaia is doing, Eorzea and I will stay with Reen.
My name is Gaia. That's what you said, isn't it? Eden, the flood. What does it all mean? No, it can't be. Is this what it's been waiting for? Wait, is this what it's been waiting for all this time? Finally, you remember. Ah! What is this? The darkness that dwells within you, Gaia. The accursed spawn of light are drawn to it like moths to a flame. Pathetic mind. Fuck you, dude. Sin eaters.
The text is so hard to read.
Yeah. It's very fast. What's going on here?
Well, it's just that the floor looks like so chaotic. So the subtitle's like invisible.
Yeah, there needs to be a border or something around it.
Hero. Reen senses sin eaters. What happened? Don't try to fight them. Just bring Gaia back inside. Quickly now.
I'm sorry, Dave. I can't let you do that.
Oh my god. We survived.
Apparently. What happened to her?
That's a concern for later. First, we must deal with those sin-eaters.
Hero, if thou wouldst care to repel our assailants without, I would ask Thancred I would task Thancred with standing guard within. I shall tend to Gaia meanwhile.
Yeah.
His
Why do you
speech pattern
talk
always
like this?
fucks with me. Yeah.
Why do you talk like this?
He talks like he's got to buff out his goddamn thesis paper.
Well, just
with
like
more words.
I took. Like, if you would help without, I'm like, oh, you mean like without Thancred? I'm like, no, he means without as an outside. Fuck you. You don't know me.
We have, it looks like a full party. Let's double check here. Sort party list. 2 tanks, 2 healers, 40 DPS. Yep. All right. I think we're ready. Real quick ready check.
There we go. Anyway, if anyone in my audience can hear me eating, sorry, but it's over already. I ate my burger and all of my nuggies during that one conversation.
Oh my god.
It's famously really healthy to eat fast, right? It's really good for you.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
It's definitely not going to have your recording be full of hiccups.
The faster you eat, the further calories there are. I don't really get hiccups.
You mean the fewer calories?
Yeah, that's what I said. Seagulls! We're fighting those. Alright, if you thought I was bad at tanking before, just imagine what happens when we take a month-long break in the middle.
Oh boy.
Antithesis Coruscant.
Idol of Darkness.
So many of them, but nothing we can't handle.
You're sitting there doing nothing, Reen. You shush.
She's helping in the story.
Uh-huh.
Let's see, where's grit? Where's my grit? There it is. There, now I'm in wait, did I just turn off tanking? No, I turned it back. Okay, turn it back up. There, now it's on.
There we go.
I was looking at the wrong icon. There was a different icon that wasn't filled in. I thought that was the one that was supposed to fill in. When do I learn how to dab?
Nope.
Look at the gayest dab you've ever seen right here. The dab master. Okay, fine. Jump attack.
Oh yeah, how do I play this game?
Having just maxed out Dark Knight, I feel your pain.
I think I'm DPS, which means all I have to do is sit here and press 3 buttons.
Right.
And it really is what it's like. DPS is extremely easy.
Oh, yeah.
If you are fucking up there, ow. If you are was that supposed to hit me or was I supposed to dodge that?
Yes, no, that is supposed to hit you.
Okay,
Yeah,
so I'll go a little further over here then.
Yeah.
Speaking as somebody who's now played tank and DPS, yeah. If you fuck up a tanking, people notice. If you fuck up a DPS, no one can tell.
Yeah.
I assume they're gonna explode in the order in which they were charging. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the room and the floor is
Oh my god, I
conveniently
forgot.
organized into 4 lanes, so that makes sense. What are that?
They do be portals.
To what?
Look to your left.
I'm gonna stand.
What does that mean either?
Look to your left.
I don't know what that means.
Blue connects to blue, red connects to red.
I don't understand what's happening.
Ow.
I'm just gonna stand on some people and hope for the best.
Just don't stand near where the blue and the red are.
That's everywhere.
Yeah, you did it.
It's the whole level.
It's you just stand in front of the enemy, essentially.
Okay, here's where things
now
get a
they're
little
gonna be
bit more complicated. Look behind us.
What does it mean?
So, the blue portals are going to go off first, and the red portals are going to go off.
They are. I thought the reds are going off. Or
Oh, that's okay. Okay, well I took every hit. Oh, I took more hit.
There we go.
So they enter one way through the portal, and they come out through the other portals.
They enter? What?
Yes.
Yeah, behind you.
The beams will go into one portal and come out the other portal.
So you always want to have your.
Okay, I guess I don't have one.
Yeah. So in this instance, you're going to teleport from the initial spot to wherever this spot is located on the other side.
Sure.
Does that matter?
We'll see if that works.
Yes. Too late parties. No.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh no, you stacked both stacks.
Oh, I'm
that
sorry.
seems like not what you're supposed to do.
I did it. I killed everybody. Got him.
Don't worry, Andrew was worse than me. That means my mistakes didn't count. They weren't canon.
Yeah, that's a too late party stack.
Yeah? I don't know.
Oh, well, okay.
I don't know if we're always going to do a countdown or not, or...
It's fine. Most people can respond pretty quickly.
Don't
unless
worry,
you're, like,
we'll be
taking a break.
fine. I learned nothing.
I'm gonna delay my...
If you're afraid, good.
If you're not, you better be.
You will be.
Ooh.
I should get really close to this boundary so I can cross over easily. Aha! I optimized one thing. I'm a gamer.
Okay, stand behind the portal.
Yeah, I
since that's
game.
always safe, and then just move in front of them after they've gone off.
Oh, those look angry. So they're seagull attacks.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Fight me, coward.
Okay, so once again, look behind you. Blue's on the right, red's on the left. Blue's gonna go off first, then red's gonna go off.
Okay.
Ow.
He told you what was going on. Why didn't you listen?
I chose not to listen.
Oh my god.
I chose to just follow everyone. Oh, what is this one? Okay.
Who's where
Yes,
you're teleporting
make sure you don't
to.
point it off the arena.
Oh, God, it's at a fucked up... Okay. that took a moment to get down. That's the fucked up right angle that it's at.
God damn it. Okay.
Yeah, just don't stack with the other stack. Owie.
I did not this time. Oh my god.
Oop, you shouldn't stand
Okay.
on me.
Oh, I didn't realize you were right here. LOL. I was looking at the monster.
Yeah, you're sitting directly on top of the main tank.
My bad.
Okay, so in this mechanic, you're going to stand on the opposing color. So if you have a black aura, you stand under white, or purple, rather. If you have a white aura, you stand in the purple. beam.
Ikaruga.
And it will switch.
I will switch or the rule
Nice.
will switch?
No,
no.
you will switch.
Ah, white.
You,
Oh.
Your
so
color
when you get
changes.
hit with the color, it switches to the color you got hit with.
Yeah, no, I got
Yeah.
thrown. My ow what was just the normal Final Fantasy delayed AoE reaction of like, that's not right, because that's just
Yeah.
how AoEs work. That was standing in the right spot when I died, but that does not. But AoEs in Final Fantasy are weird.
And now just adds phase.
Well, that's gonna go badly for them.
It adds what?
Risk, reward.
Risk,
Disappointment.
reward. Can our teleports hurt each other?
No.
Yeah.
Why are you answering, Andrew?
Yeah.
Why are you answering like you know what's happening?
I know exactly what's going on.
Like,
I've only died once by standing on you.
I'm just saying, I definitely don't believe you. I don't know why you answered that question.
Oh God.
Owie.
I have like a range attack for this.
No, we're all dying. Oh no.
God, I forgot about all my skills. Damn.
We're not gonna make it. Oh no, we ain't gonna make it.
All right, that's a lot of holes.
Okay, so now it's going to combine the colored beams with portals.
Fuck. I'll stand with the purple people and assume they're right.
Purple's going into blue.
Okay.
Oh no, wait! They changed on the second comeback. Fuck.
Yep.
I wasn't paying attention to that. God damn it.
I depend on the kindness of strangers.
Okay,
Please
so
don't throw
we
me
need
off
to
the
have
ledge.
people spawn into the AoE.
Oh, into the AoE. Oh, I'm stunned. Oh.
Yeah,
Got
so
him.
those towers needed to be occupied.
Was it like a stack or just anybody?
Just anyone.
Just
At
anybody,
least
yeah.
one person needed to
What's
be in
this
it.
thing that's stuck to somebody? Oh, it's a beam. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, the other tank pulled aggro.
Yep.
So watch out for
Yeah, when you
Darius
died,
for
it
the
probably-
big beam.
Yeah.
It's really hard to tell who has
Okay.
aggro in these kinds of boss fights
Yeah.
until the big beam happened.
Okay, looks like red's going
red
off first.
It's a lot of AoEs
That's
in one
where I
spot.
stand. Oh, again with me?
Don't stack with each other.
Why? Why do you hate?
Don't stack with each other.
Oh, I'm white.
Oh no, I'm white.
I'm white. Dang it.
Dang it. Why does this keep happening to me?
Blue is purple.
That sure is a sentence. Comprehensible by human beings. Ow.
Well,
no, I'm good.
I comprehended it.
I thought I was in trouble, but I wasn't. Just the camera angle
God.
filled my entire screen with an attack, so I thought I was dying.
Oh, I thought that was going to be a big attack. It was not.
It's Ovar. Oh, I'm back to being the main tank, so watch out for me. Or you will be periodically beamed, which will be exciting and lethal.
Hey,
Or
there
the
we
fight
go.
will end.
I prefer the ending.
Oh, they're like rays, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, now they're dust.
Yeah. I think they're like vague, weird angel matter or something. I don't know.
Oh, they're pure light.
Look at all
Technically
these
speaking.
froth. It's very confusing. The light and dark thing was. I was like, okay, I got used to the idea that the light and dark thing was inverted on this planet, in this quest chain. I'm like, okay, I get it. We're doing a fun little inversion where light is bad and dark is good. But now in this storyline, with the two oracles,
Light is bad
they're
and
like,
dark is bad.
With the oracles, they're like, light is good and dark is bad, and it's just a ticking clock of when the dark oracle becomes a bad, and I'm like, but this is the planet where dark has, where light took over and won, and it's about balance, and so we actually want dark to win more, right? Isn't that how this works? And then, so I'm like, it's weird that Gaia has inverted things, and now Gaia's bad because Gaia's, because they're dark, even though the world needs more darkness, but then the bosses are still evil light things, and I'm like, wait, this is...
Yeah.
What?
It was just put very, very well as that excess is bad in this instance. It's just...
There is no excess. The entire planet's covered in light. Our entire goal is to undo the part where the planet's covered in light. Strange. It's just weird that it flipped when clearly we had never, like, saved the world and restored balance. So I'm like, what?
Alright.
Anyway,
ready?
hello,
Talking to
Reen.
Yep.
She's here to Reen in our parade.
No. She won't wake up. What do we do? We complete the quest and then pretend this never happened.
Piety. Oh wow.
Because
Wow,
that's
just kick her
definitely
off
how
the
that works,
ledge.
right?
I'm so
definitely
pure
do that.
now. I grabbed piety.
Oh boy.
What is this place?
The fucking Lotus voice.
Where is everyone?
I don't think we've heard Gaia speak, have we?
Yeah, we have. So I'm all alone. Even the fairy is gone. God, those heels. Endless silence, endless darkness. Is this what death feels like? It's no use. No. No one can hear me. How ironic. All those times.
I know why you're laughing. I know why you're laughing. It's no use. Take this.
It's no use. What a stupid line to start
Just
with.
been cursed.
All those times
You've been cursed with this knowledge forever.
I'm glad to be. What an honor it will be to die shouting, it's no use.
We last played that game like 11 years ago.
That's fucking wild. Holy shit, has it really been that long?
Apparently.
I mean, 11 years ago would be 2013 when I already had a solo channel. This one.
Oh.
Making everybody here feel old.
They weren't here.
Yay.
Just you guys.
Can't wait to... Huh? Who wasn't? Me? I was here. I've always been here.
I wasn't here.
I took everyone as being the audience. I'm like, they weren't here. I'm gonna feel old.
Yeah, the audience was...
I know they weren't here because we were uploading videos. They got like 4 views.
Wow. Those Tokyo Jungle ones did fine. How dare you?
Exclusively. That was the weird thing, is learning the hard way that you can have one really popular series that translates to no other views because algorithm. We had one playthrough where every episode had like 100,000 views. One of the most successful things I've done in the history of YouTube to this day. I still can't replicate that success ever. And we were still uploading other videos that got like it. And we were still uploading other videos that had 20 views. It's like, this is fucked up.
Yeah. I mean, I think we literally hit a niche. No one else was uploading. To this day, no one else still uploads co-op videos of Tokyo Jungle.
I think if I went back and did the math on the Tokyo Jungles playlist, it would have collectively more views than all of my video essays still.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, probably. It's wild.
It's kind of nuts to think about.
It was annoying.
Yeah, I don't know why it was popular. I genuinely have no idea. It's not like we were good at the game. It's not like we were some kind of like skilled players guiding people through and showing like neat tricks. We literally were just like every time
bumbling around through
stupid animals.
Yeah,
yeah, like,
and it kept singing "Toxicity" by System of a Down.
Yeah, I mean there was a lot of. We had fun. Maybe that was the key. Maybe it was the amount of chaotic fun we had in a hellscape.
I mean, that kind of stuff is usually pretty infectious.
And I wasn't even being openly furry, which I already was.
See, look at that. You missed an opportunity.
Even back then, I'd already been a furry for like 6 years.
I see. That explains how...
I lied to you all
How come you never
along.
chose the dinosaurs?
We never unlocked the dinosaurs. You have to like...
I thought we did.
No. You have to like complete the game basically to get there. Basically, we also did. I think we did eventually at the very end. Just like how, I think we might eventually put the robot dog or something. Anyway, no one knows what we're talking about.
Sorry.
Anyway,
all right. It's no use. No one can hear me. How ironic. All those times I wanted peace and quiet, and now that I finally have it, I wish I had someone to talk to. I thought I couldn't stand to be around them, all their interfering and fussing, and yet I was never alone. We've known her for like less than a week. How is this so? What is this attachment? But it's no use. Again? Even after everything we went through, my memories still won't come back. There's no future awaiting me, only emptiness. Those memories, they can stay lost forever, if only this pain will leave me.
that looks relaxing.
Now, I think you can pay for that. Now, I close my eyes and sink into darkness. And then I'll suffer no more.
It's a darkness cleanse.
This is presumably Reen. Gaia!
Probably. Mother, father.
Wake up!
I understand now. Why wait for tomorrow to claim us?
Gaia! Can you hear me?
This perfect moment never has to end.
I'm not giving up on you, Gaia. Say something. Yep.
Oh my god, please leave me alone. What do you want?
Please.
What do you
I'm
want?
begging you. Remember all the things we said we'd do? Like going to the second serving for coffee biscuits?
What?
What? I thought that was just
never,
something that Reen said to her and she never agreed to. Gaia?
I mean, Reen really needs friends. When we leave and go back to our world, she is absolutely alone. She has no other friends to call her own. So she does need to start making some friends.
Yeah.
I never agreed to anything of the sort.
Yeah, see, I was right. Oh, thank goodness. I was so worried about you.
Ugh, do you have to be so loud? The fairy fell silent, only to be replaced by Rain's voice ringing through my head. I never thought I would be so glad to hear it. What is all this weird internal monologuing?
Mm.
They didn't know how else to tell the story because she's so uncommunicative as a tsundere type sort of character.
All right. Nope.
How do we communicate their emotional arc if they never speak?
Everyone talking?
Yep.
Yep.
You've all gone through a lot of trouble on my part. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. Anyway, I've delayed you for long enough. Please, carry on with what you came to do. We will.
Okay. I'm glad you're back to your usual self. But how are you feeling?
Much better now, but something is still bothering me. The fairy spoke to me in a dream, and a stream of memories rushed through my mind. I don't recall anything like that happening before, and I'm not sure what it all means.
What sort of memories?
I can't make any sense of them. They were only brief flashes seen through someone else's eyes. At least, that's what it felt like.
Infilia, that is, the first Oracle of Light, once served Hydaelyn as the ward of the Mother. If the Oracle of Darkness is her counterpart under Zodiac, then we had best prepare ourselves for the worst.
Aye, the night's return did tip the ethereal balance towards activity, which may have served to awaken the fragment of his power in the first. Having thus roused, he did then fix his gaze upon she who had been marked by darkness, Gaia.
Marked or no, Gaia is still her own person. I think that's the first time we've seen her smile.
That's a smile?
Apparently.
Damn.
Everything all right?
It's nothing.
I've never felt anything before.
Anyway, let's forget all about this for now. There'll be plenty of time to think it through once the last element's restored. Fucking idiot.
If thou believest... Oops, go on.
I'm just looking at the really chaotic ass background, and this is yet another location in this game where they're trying to use the gold and blue together, and it's just like, it just does not look good to me every single time they do it.
I don't really see what the big draw is of gold and blue. It doesn't look good.
It was the worst that one time where the ice dragon lady died, and we landed on that one like dock on the place that was like the new like post patch zone, and that entire area was just this horrifying blue and gold. But they keep trying to mix those together, and that's like a rough combination of colors to keep trying to do. It distracts me how often they try.
If thou believest thyself well enough, then I see no reason for delay. Let us forthwith attend to the revitalization of ice.
His speech patterns, man.
Shiva, then. Hero. As the only one here to have actually seen the primal, perhaps you could describe her for us.
Wait, didn't they see Shiva during the giant battle between us and the Imperials? She summoned Shiva and then died?
I cannot confidently claim anything about this entire setting.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's difficult. Especially like exact names. I'm like, I don't know if her being a dragon was Shiva. I think that was something different. I think the Shiva was a one-off thing that happened separately. Because generally speaking, almost no one in the cast is even allowed to see any of the Aeons anyway. Let's see. She and the great worm Hreisvelger shared an undying bond. I have not had to say that in so long that I have lost the pronunciation completely. All the way back in Heaven's Ward.
Yeah, it's only a while ago. To find a kindred spirit in such an ancient and fearsome creature, I can hardly imagine what sort of a person she must have been.
Isn't that the dragon that swallowed his wife?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, dragons are nigh immortal creatures, so she begged him to consume her soul so that it would intertwine with his.
I don't think it works that way.
It doesn't Final Fantasy.
But I don't think it works that way in Final Fantasy. I think she
stoolologist.
was just kind of making stuff up and desperate, but... Vor is canon.
The long since departed Shiva was a great source of inspiration to Eorzea, whose method of summoning differed greatly from any we had previously encountered. By the echo did she bear witness to the deeds of the noble Shiva, and thus was she moved to dedicate her being to that selfsame cause. 'Twas this devotion that granted her the power of a primal.
So she was able to control it herself.
Not getting any funny ideas, are you?
Just thinking aloud, that's all. Anyway, we'd better get going. Our journey leadeth to a great glacier situated in the northernmost region of the Empty. I'll get us there as quickly as I can. It's time to draw out the Aether. I was thinking. That I should go with you this time. I want to be the vessel for Shiva. What?
I don't know what the rules are anymore.
Being still and passive by nature, ice is the element that is most strongly aligned to light. I'll need to get close and use my own abilities as well as Eden's to draw it out.
So that the Oracle of Light becometh the Oracle of Ice. I cannot claim to be in favor of this stratagem, and yet the primal we encountered in the source was summoned in much the same manner. The inherent advantages are undeniable.
Absolutely out of the question. Have you forgotten what the hero has done to the primals we summon? I'm not about to stand by and watch as he and Reen beat the tar out of each other. In any case, the Aether only returns to the Empty once the creature's been slain, although it seems you haven't taken that into consideration yet. Presumably there's a safe way to disperse it, but it's all still far too risky. I thought you had more sense, Reen.
But it's not as bad as it sounds.
Were the deiformed entity as volatile as the primals we have previously summoned, it would be logical to assume that, in her role as conduit, Reen would be hard-pressed to retain control. The hero would have no recourse but to defend himself by any means necessary, else his life be forfeit.
I know it's dangerous, but I can't let that hold me back. Please, I've got to try.
But I don't see why this is even necessary in the first place. You've never had to take risks like this with the other elements.
Eden possesses almost infinite power. But what would happen if it began acting without my intervention? If it started to feed on the Aether just like other Sin Eaters, it would undo all of our hard work.
It is a disconcerting eventuality, and one which cannot be dismissed.
I'm worried that even if we realign the elements, things will eventually return to how they were following the flood. But if I train Eden how to nurture the environment rather than drain the life from it, we can leave it to take care of the Empty in our place. I'll channel the Aether through myself, and show Eden how it's done.
Yeah.
This isn't some house pet we're dealing with. If it all goes wrong, then what?
I know this sounds like I'm taking a leap of faith, but it has been a gamble every step of the way. We've managed to come this far because of faith. In ourselves and in each other.
I've made my feelings on the matter perfectly clear. But what say you, hero?
Yeah, that first answer is really dumb considering we've seen what happened every other time.
I'll hold back as much as possible. Limit break 3! Go!
And do all 3.
Green, I suppose that if you've got your heart set on this, there's no point trying to dissuade you. Just don't do anything reckless, is that clear?
As Crystal.
Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles.
This is going to work, I promise. I'll make sure of it.
Green was never seen again.
Mm-hmm.
Well, for all our sakes, I certainly hope so. Because if the primal takes over...
It'll be fine. With all of you by my side, I know that whatever happens, it'll work out in the end.
All of us? I hope you're not including me. I can't even deal with my own problems, never mind yours.
It's enough just knowing you're here. Anyway, I've decided to take a leaf out of your book. I do what I want, when I want. I've made my decision, so now I have to see it through.
Yes, but this is a different kettle of fish altogether.
That's a... I don't think I've ever heard anybody use that phrase before.
I don't think she knows what she's saying.
Well, it also probably doesn't help that it's an English translation of a Japanese phrase.
Well, the point is that this is what I want, and I'll do whatever it takes to make it work.
So, this is how much it means to you. Memories of Shiva to envelop your mind.
I don't know how, but I can see her too. This might actually work.
Inverse refulgence.
You're
Now
all going to
accessible.
die in here.
What do you think Shiva looked like in that flash of image that they knew? Or that she's like, oh, now I can see Shiva. What do you think?
It's like a
That
shitty
picture looks
Crayola
like-
drawing.
Probably Shiva stepping on somebody, because it's the most iconic moment that seems to stick in everybody's mind.
What, Heidelin just goes to fucking Google and just searches the thing and grabs the first fan art it finds, sends it to her.
Something about step on me, mommy, probably.
Airdrops the Rule 34 into her brain. Oops,
dear
shit.
Lord.
They thought they were looking at real art, but actually it's just AI-generated art that was fed by other AI-generated art on an infinite loop until it just degraded all of reality.
We like go in and we fight Shiva, and it's just like 6 of the arms are coming out of its backside like spines, and you're like, what the fuck happened here? Isn't that what you're talking about? I was like, no.
All right.
Oh, you lied to me, girl. You said you saw her. No, you did not.
I'm not sure you've seen anyone in your life.
Yeah.
Like, we were looking for more of an ice lady, not biblically accurate tarantula.
And here we go.
Upon the power of Shiva.
Let it go. Let it
Let it
go.
go.
Oh, no.
No. One with the sea and stars.
Guys, let it go.
Oh, that's a bad
Oh my
ending.
god.
Here I am, walking out that door.
Wait, where are you going?
She looks
She
neat.
just flies away. Bye.
I don't think she's doing good.
Okay, maybe I'm not wrong. This is probably...
I can't believe the thing we said would happen happened.
Okay, maybe Heidelin didn't send her a Rule 34.
Who would have guessed that this happened?
Whoa.
Grit. Let's see. Do we do a countdown?
Sure. Do it with your mouth.
I'm just never sure what the rules are.
You can just type in countdown and whatever time you want.
Or I could just surprise people.
Oh, jeez.
Or that.
My cooldowns.
No one said anything. I was waiting for any kind of response, and no one.
Well, somebody started.
You're the tank. You have to be aggressive. You got to take responsibility. That's how being a tank is.
I don't know how to play this game. I can't read.
I don't either, but I did. That's what I did as a tank. I just set a countdown and press buttons. You fake it till you make it, man. Just everything in life is like that.
Ow. Did I goof it?
She kicked me so hard I can't move.
I'm still frozen. No.
Ow.
Why is chat?
ow,
why
that
is chat quoting the Ramones? Don't understand.
I don't know enough Ramon songs.
Beat on the brat. Beat on the brat. Beat on the brat with the baseball bat. Oh no. Oh god, ice. Oh no. What can you do?
Ow.
What if I dash backwards?
That was on like their greatest hits album that I had. Which is a funny thing to say because most people can't like, name more than one song by Why Did He Kill Me?
Tank Buster. Buster.
Ow. Guess I have a move I need to watch out for and then do cooldowns on. Although my defensive cooldowns aren't very
Yeah.
strong.
Wait, what? Okay.
Would a defensive cooldown even have
All right,
saved me?
I survived.
Most tank cooldowns
Yeah,
seem
Andrew,
to...
you're supposed to spread out when you.
Is it going to launch me in
I
that
did.
direction?
I was trying to not be next to anybody.
Or... Wait.
It's
Oh,
hard
it's
to like.
chasing me.
There's
Is
a
it
lot
over?
of visuals going on right now.
There's a lot happening. It put arrows under my feet, so I thought it was going to launch me in that direction, so I... Oh!
Oh!
Oh boy.
Oh lord.
A lot of surprises.
That
I
was a fun
don't
one to
remember
watch.
this fight basically at all, so
I couldn't
I'm
tell.
going in blind here as well too.
Jesus Christ, that
Nice.
was startling. Ah!
Don't worry, me too. I'm just here.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
Big
ow.
AoE. What prepares you for
Ow.
that one? I don't... Huh.
Redress? I don't know what that means. I'm gonna stand right here. just in
Keith, you
case.
might need to enable your tank stance, by the way. Oh, you do have it on. Never mind.
Oh, it's on.
I just couldn't see it.
Oh, I'm frozen, but I think I'm frozen close enough to her. I'm not.
I'm
I'm definitely
stunned.
not. I'm gonna fucking die. Oh, my heart. Thank you for healing.
Flailing our way to victory.
Otherwise, I would
Wait, the
die.
reference is
What?
my fault? I taught people beat on the brat from the Ramones? I don't even remember singing that in
Good
a
job.
video. It's like such a specific thing of just like I had this. This is one of the albums I listened to too much at random.
Oh, and here's the cutscene.
Did we lose? Oh,
Oh no,
it's a
not
fake
a cutscene. Never mind.
fake loss.
they tricked me. I thought we lost.
I know at least 3 times as many. At least 3 times as many Ramon songs as most people usually do, just because I had a greatest hits album that I looped for a while. It can be oddly addictive because they're like only 2 minutes long. Oh, it's gonna make it. Okay. Oh, there's more now. It's worse.
Like this first one.
Oh, there's one on the backside too. Ooh-hoo.
Yep, I'm still fighting this one in the back. Help. Beep boop.
Somebody else needs to take one of those. I've already taken
I'll
one.
take it.
Okay. Oh,
Nope. Apparently it didn't go on to me. Sorry.
shoot. I think someone ran out of the beam and then the beam like reestablished or something. It didn't stay on.
Make
them.
it?
Yeah, I think we made it.
Oh yeah, we made it.
I don't know what's happening.
It's like a little DPS check, basically. All right, let's kick her at. Oh my god, damn, girl. Wait. Are you the same person? What happened here?
I'm not clear.
This is like an aged up version? What is, oh, what do I need to be doing? At the edge?
Oh wait, away from
All right.
center.
Okay, I am.
Let's see. Do we know what attack is the scary button that kills me?
Not really. Okay. I don't
one?
think I want to be standing in.
So is it just one each?
Yeah.
This one's probably two each because there's two balls.
Yep. And now 4 for this one. Oh boy.
Too many?
Is this like a no repeats kind of mechanic? Maybe.
Oh
I'm
no,
hard
it's
mode.
because somebody had a marker on them, and they were also standing on it.
I just intuitively that kind of mechanic often is one the
Okay,
challenge
so
is usually not supposed to
here's-
repeat people. Maybe that's just hard mode or something.
Oh, okay, that's behind her. In. Yep.
Okay.
So when do these portals fire?
Oh boy,
Wait,
under the portals.
Oh.
Ow.
Well, at least I only got hit by one. I
Yeah.
found the safest spot.
I just saw Emerald run underneath it. I was like, okay, yep. Apparently, we're supposed to be doing that now. And
Okay,
she switched back
got
to
it.
her original garb.
Costume changes. This is actually a Final Fantasy X-2 boss fight. Oh, that's not the direction I pressed. Why did I go that way?
I did it.
I guess maybe I can't go through
Pulled
her or
it
something.
10 out of 10.
I think that's the tank buster.
Oh, fuck.
Yep.
Yep, he looks busted.
What do I even press against a tank buster?
You have a
your
defense
mitigations.
spell usually.
It's just that most defense cooldowns as a tank are like 10% reduced damage. I'm like, that doesn't seem like
Yeah,
it would
that's
save me.
all you need.
Really?
That's enough, trust me. Yeah.
Just 10%?
You usually have something that does a sizable amount of oh, right at the gate. Usually you have like something that does this like combined amount of damage reduction.
The funny thing is, I think I've gone this far without ever actually having to deal with a tank buster that can bust tanks.
The light shall usher in peace.
Depends on what kind of healers you have. Sometimes if you have a lot of like
People that
healers that
preventative-
put buffs
do
on
prevent
people, you can
damage.
survive.
Yeah. I'm stunned again. I'm never ready for that, I guess. Oh, I'm getting hit by this.
I can't move. Oh right, it's if you look at her while she's using the. Okay. I just remembered that. You're not supposed to look at her. That's why you get stunned.
He's casting Holy. Don't heal. Wait, Holy is a holy attack, right?
Yeah, not Holy Diver.
I was thinking of Cure.
There's a
Because
raid
Holy
wide.
is often a heal in other games. But not in
Yeah.
Final Fantasy.
Oh no, not the red mage ult.
They should bring
Wow,
back.
that hurt my eyes.
They should bring back Cure Aga and stuff.
I think this is the soften rage.
Absolute zero. Is it almost time for the ice? Oh.
Yep, forced phase skip.
So many phases. Check out that blue and orange contrast, like it's 2007.
What?
That's not... That animation didn't work. They tried.
The light! It's too much for her to bear! Ugh, she won't last much longer! Enough of this! Power of darkness, answer my call!
Where'd she get that from?
Big hammer!
summoned it.
Damn this light!
Kick its ass!
Flood of light. That seems bad. Oh, they paused time.
Beat the crap out of her.
I only just caught up with the fact that when we all stood behind a big glowing shield earlier, that was me almost wiping the raid by not doing that myself. Because that was the other tank saving us.
I want to see what tomorrow will bring!
These boss fights are such sensory overload that I just feel like I'm barely holding on and like following what's happening at all. Whew. Trouble in Paradise 1.
Uh-oh. We did it. We beat up a child.
Take that. We finished. We ended the the Shadowbringers expansion exactly how everyone wanted to.
By killing
Defeating Reen.
Damn. What the
He
hell?
was the BBEG all along.
Big chests. Is there cool stuff in them?
Why must you touch those?
A Reen doll. Well, because there's loot that isn't the nonsense in them.
Pass. Pass. Pass.
Did I instantly win it? I did. Wind up
it's
Reen,
because
Natalie,
everybody
before
else
all the
had
stuff
it.
goes in my inventory. Huh.
Rain!
Maybe this hammer will fix it.
You were there. I heard you.
What happened to Shiva? Is she still in control? I can hit you once.
No, she's gone. But Gaia,
What?
Really, Reen? Are you serious?
that hammer. It matches your dress.
For crying out loud.
He just wants a friend.
I see you're back to your normal idiotic self.
Look, isn't it pretty? Maybe we could take it with us.
Ice tends to melt, you know.
Fucking chair. It's so loud.
Not this sort.
Well, if you say so. Anyway, it might even make a nice necklace.
That's a brilliant idea.
Will thou not rush to her aid?
Perhaps I'm getting slow in my old age, because it would seem Gaia's beaten me to it. I think she should be the one to break the ice. They may have gotten off to a rocky start, but I think they'll make quite the pair.
Is that a hint of melancholy I detect in thy voice? Something akin to a pining mother bird whose chicks have flown the nest.
What?
He sounds like a depressed dad because his daughter went
Strange,
off to
he's not a
college or
dad.
something.
He's a mentor.
Father Bird, if you don't mind. But you're not entirely wrong. Still, when the day finally comes to say goodbye, it heartens me to know she won't be alone.
After that, we can go to the second serving for coffee biscuits.
What is with her and coffee biscuits?
Quirky character trait.
Fine, you win. And if they're anything less than perfection itself, I'll never let you live it down.
If they're not to your liking, there are plenty of other things to try.
I suppose we both deserve a little treat after all that hard work.
We certainly do.
I'm still dying.
There we were, laughing as if we had not a care in the world. Fleeting though it was, in that moment, I was content. But my life was never meant to be so simple. Oh, guys, I think she might be the final boss of the raid.
And they
Wouldn't
were
be
in
surprised.
lesbians with each other.
What? Don't say that.
These
Everybody
scenes
wants it.
could mean anything.
But what if they were?
I'm so sorry, everyone. I clearly have a long way to go before I can handle that kind of power.
Okay, okay.
But- We achieved what we set out to do, as I had faith we would. So without further ado, let's return to camp and admire our work.
I don't feel like she should be getting used to that power. I don't think that's a good power to use, right? Didn't we all agree that summoning primals is bad? Isn't that like
Generally
our core
speaking, yeah, that's bad.
thesis?
I never
as
really
a
properly internalized what she was even accomplishing in the first place. Like, Thancred was right. It's like we didn't have to do that for any of the other ones. So I'm like, why does she have to do it this time?
I think it's because of the fact that how Shiva was summoned is different to every other primal that we've seen
She
get
said
summoned.
she said something more confusing, like, with the thing that whatever the sky floating angel thingy is called that's in the background right now. That thing, when it becomes active, we can't let it do it without my guidance or something. But Shiva's dead now, so it's over.
Well, yeah,
so I don't understand
Eden-
what role she was playing, because she didn't, because Eden didn't. Like, what?
Didn't listen. Yeah, she
Well,
lost
we
control.
just haven't done anything with Eden, and she killed Shiva, so whatever she thought she was accomplishing, she didn't, I think.
I'm
It's
pretty sure she did. I think the goal was to. Oh no, I guess you're right. Yeah, she wasn't able to. Yeah, I don't know. Never mind.
it's life.
Oh my god.
Huh. Yeah,
Plant jizz.
that's a big improvement.
How is it growing out of salt?
The salt turned into the grass, dummy.
Haven't you ever played the documentary Flower?
I'll Although why restoring the ice element caused everything to grow, I have no idea.
Because we needed life. Because and somehow water and ice are different elements, I guess. I don't understand. I don't know how people come up with what elements are to begin with, but the fact that water and ice are both elements is weird.
I mean, with most things about mythology, it's all just made up at someone's whim for their comfort.
Yeah.
So
And why lightning and fire are two different elements also confuses me too.
You like having elements like we have two elements, rock and lava, which is hot rock.
I hate when things have a earth element, because every other element they also say is on Earth.
That's not what they mean.
But like Earth is no.
I mean, I guess if you get down to it, like the Earth is like a giant space rock, and everything that collectively is elements, as we understand them, are weird phenomenon that just happen on a planet, I guess. So just having enough Earth creates all the other elements, I guess, is what you mean. I'm trying to make the thing you said smart. Stop arguing with me.
Okay.
Alright. Talking with Reen.
Yep.
Yep.
I can feel all of the revitalized elements working in harmony. I've always believed Eden had the power to restore the empty, but I never expected it to happen so quickly.
I never did get the hang of summoning primals correctly.
Okay, so you do have 3 options here.
Yeah. Yes, we do. Judging by Thancred and Urianger's reactions, it seems most of them were barely recognizable. Far be it from me to worry, but are you sure your memory is all right?
Though thou hast grasped the basic principles of summoning, it beareth repeating that such deiform entities are not the product of the memory alone.
Don't bully me, I'm Kitty.
Myriad of other factors contribute to their corporeal manifestation, in a process not unlike the techniques employed in creation magic.
I wonder if the effects from the rebalanced aether will spread to the rest of the empty. Perhaps we'll just have to wait and see. Besides, I'm sure we could all do with the rest.
Rest of what? Must say, Reen, it's refreshing to see you take a more measured approach for a change. It is nap time.
Well, if my experience here has taught me anything, it's that I shouldn't rush into things unprepared. And I've also learned that there are some problems that can't be solved alone.
Is that so?
Since you freed me from Yulmore, I've met all sorts of kind people who've gone out of their way to help me. I thought that I should do everything in my power to repay their kindness and make the world a better place. But now, more than ever, I realize there's a limit to what I can achieve by myself. Even though I was able to...
when she was relying on us for the entire expansion.
Yeah.
Even though I was able to summon Shiva, I couldn't control such vast amounts of aether. If Gaia hadn't been there for me, I might never have returned to normal.
I could say the same about you. I was trapped in a nightmare, but you freed me.
It seems we're more alike than I thought. We might not be able to do everything by ourselves, but if we look out for each other, then we can face our problems together. That's if you don't mind?
No, it's fine. Really, if things don't work out, we could always go our separate ways.
Cool, now go away. You can't be in the rest of the main story. I'll see you after that's wrapped up.
But on the other hand, if I can resist the urge to punch you whenever you annoy me, which I must say is quite often, I have no objections to staying around. What? You're hopeful about that? She just said she wants to punch you all the time.
Yeah, but she's a liar. She's a fake, violent, like, tsundere person. I'm just attracted by the fact that, like, I played this exact storyline in Baldur's Gate, like, yesterday.
Yeah. You mean it? Oh, thank you, Gaia.
Still need to play the epilogue in Baldur's Gate that they added recently.
I didn't even know they did that. I'm still in Act 2.
Yep.
May I suggest we continue the conversation in Amarang? Though the empty may now support the foliage, the land's normalization hath but begun, and to linger over long shall entaileth risks.
Also, I'm really tired of getting salt in my eyes. This place is lame as fuck.
Wow.
Is aught the matter, Thancred?
Nothing you need to worry about. Let's go.
Back to Amarang.
This cat is being carried by a large man. Other ones also. I don't like the cactuars.
Wait,
at all.
Yeah, where do I get these?
I do not like the chrome cactuar.
You don't like the Lunatenders?
I'm upset.
I love these. I need
Those
these. Where do you get
Lunatenders
them at?
definitely are very strange, yes.
Is it a raid, I assume?
I don't like that they look like they're made of latex.
They
They look like they're made of latex that's painted chrome.
I was thinking they were pleather.
No,
You guys
these are
talking to
all
Reed?
bad options.
Come talk to me.
Oh yeah, I'm talking to her now.
Before we do anything else, we should go report to Yelfort. He'll want to know how we've been getting along in the empty.
Speaking of more soap, there was a snack of some sort that caught my eye last time. I can't quite describe it, but it looked squidgety. Squidgety? Despite a strong suspicion that I might live to regret it, I'd like to try some.
Oh, I think I know the one you mean. They might not be much to look at, but I bet they taste amazing.
Perhaps we could also try a pot of those jellied wrigglers or whatever they're called. I'll even let you take the first bite.
Yeah. Thank you.
First coffee biscuits, now worms and jelly. Heaven forbid the two of you might actually eat some proper food.
Hero, may I ask a favor of thee? Whilst Thancred and I return into the Crystarium to inform our comrades of our recent exploits, I would have thee accompany Reen and Gaia to Mordsuk. Who the heck? What the heck did I just... What? Oh.
I just heard a ding. I was very concerned.
Bye, everybody. Life finds a way.
Indeed it does. Also,
To where?
apparently those things
Where'd
are
you go?
from Unreal Trials.
What's Unreal
So,
Trials?
The so there are a couple of different levels of trials. There's normal, then technically hard on rare occasions pops up, and then extremes, and then unreals. Unreals are more difficult extremes, basically.
That's too many things. I was like, there's a crossover with Unreal Tournament? Who was Yal for it? Shit. It's been 100 years.
Probably Andrew.
Okay.
His foppish aura man.
This orange man.
I trust all is well, Miss Gaia. It will be once we get out of this desert town. If I have to spend another night in that dingy little room, I shall scream. I am terribly sorry to hear that the accommodation was less than satisfactory. I'll investigate the availability of more comfortable lodgings post-haste.
Yes, I think we'll be staying in Mord Suk. At least for the time being. It might take a while for me to write the report, as our expedition was rather eventful. Hero, I really appreciate everything you've done, and I'm sorry for all the trouble I've put you through.
Still fretting about that, are you? What's done is done. Besides, it all worked out in the end, didn't it?
You're right. Now, how about that treat we promised ourselves? They might not have coffee biscuits here, but I've heard the Wriggler cakes are to die for. Or was that you'll die from eating them? Only one way to find out, I guess.
There are more ways to find out that. Bad plan.
I'm sure trying the local delicacies will keep us occupied between writing reports and thinking about the next plan of action. Hopefully we'll have another chance to visit the Empty to see how things are coming along.
And don't even think about leaving me behind.
And now we're on to the next phase.
Phase? Oh, is there still another act of these?
Yes.
Oh,
That's why we came here.
So it almost sounded like it was over.
Break. Yeah.
No, because we still haven't fought Gaia. Gaia's obviously the final boss.
Yeah, I guess probably. Or if this has a tragic end and we have to fight. Oh, Gaia. But I meant. You mean Eden or Gaia?
Gaia?
Oh, I thought you meant Eden.
Gaia's the girl,
Yeah,
right?
so
Yeah.
this is the point.
Eden is the giant floating thing that looks like Sin.
Oh, not that. No, Gaia. I meant Gaia.
We're basically at the point where the Scions are now back in the source. Not quite at this point, but I think pretty close. Either way. It might be. Anyway. Emerald will have to clarify.
So, we talked to this guy?
Yep.
Okay.
Forever.
Good news! Or at least it has the potential to be good news. I've received word from Master Urianger. Unfortunately, the message was rather thin on details. He only requested that you return to the Crystarium and meet him at the Wandering Stairs. Not the most likely of places for important meetings, but I suppose you might be able to squeeze in a pint or two while you are there.
The Wandering Stairs, for the record, is the bar.
I thought he just wanted me to fall down some stairs.
Look, stairs. Just keep looking. Stand. All right. Don't pay attention to me walking behind.
Don't they look warm and comfortable?
What? Let's see, where are we teleporting?
Back to the Crystarium.
Teleporting
There
to the Crystarium.
We're already at the Crystarium. I mean, the next bit.
No. Into the Crystarium.
We're already at the Crystarium. It's the whole town.
No, the other Crystarium.
Shut up.
Where's my running?
Oh,
Shit.
you lose it?
There it is.
Dummy.
I found it. It's
See.
fine.
Do I even have the button?
Time to
check
look
so
back and
that-
forth, left and right.
Oh, I forgot about Blackest Night.
What?
Absorbs damage equal to 25% of your maximum. Oh, I lost track of Blackest Night.
Mhm.
As a
Oh,
tank
you have
buster cooldown. It's nested
Oh,
deep
there
in
you
my
go.
double
Okay.
click menus because there's
Yeah,
so many
you can-
fucking buttons.
You could apply it to yourself or other people, and when it breaks, it allows you to cast one of your two capabilities for
Alright,
free
okay.
without using.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
am
that
here.
makes sense.
I accept mine apologies for calling thee hither at such short notice.
The matter I wish to discuss is of considerable import.
If it's that urgent, wouldn't it be quicker to use those link pearl things Ryan's been telling me about?
These are words best delivered in person.
Oh, this is the moment where they're telling...
Did something happen to the empty?
Not that doth warrant our immediate attention. The elements are in a state of equilibrium, and the propagation of flora continues apace.
So, what's this about then?
As thou art aware, we are not of this world, hailing from what is referred to as the Source. However, unlike the hero, Thancred and I only exist as Aether given corporeal form. Our bodies remaineth on the Source, through the threads that bind us to them, though the thread that binds us to them doth grow weaker with the passage of time.
And if you stay here too long, you might never be able to return.
If you die in the game, you die for real.
Precisely. Now, with the wheel of change and the empty set in motion, we believe this is a fitting juncture to take our leave. We shall but regret not being present to see the transformation reach its completion.
That hardly seems like worth losing your bodies over, though. If you have to go back to your own world, who are we to stop you?
I always knew this day would come. I just...
You still have Gaia, the Warrior of Light. I know that you'll see this through to the end, together.
We will. I may not be half the woman Minfilia was, but I have friends I can turn to. They might be brutally honest in their opinions at times. Or prefer to save their words and let their actions do the talking. But I wouldn't have it any other way.
Just promise you won't transform into a crazy ice lady and try to kill me. Again. Though I can't say what the future might bring, no doubt Reen and Gaia will need your support in the days to come.
Alas, the mysteries surrounding the fairy are yet to be solved. Whether thou shouldst find the answers that thou seekest or nay, lend not thine ears to its honeyed words, for thy will is thine own. Never forget this.
I won't.
Time of our departure is at hand. Yet know that, no matter where we may be, ever shall we pray for your success. Then the whole thing that we saw happened.
With Eorzea and Thancred set to leave the first, it seems wise to share this development with Yalfort, who will continue to oversee expeditions into the empty. Thanks, announcer.
And now we go back to Mortzuk.
Okay.
Here we go. It's very goofy that they tie these. The format of these stories is they always assign them to a specific NPC that isn't one of the main characters somewhere out in the world, and that person's entire job is just to say, "Oh, you want to do the next storyline? Here you go." And then they send you often back to the capital city you just came from to go talk to the character that was there the whole time. It's like, why did I come to this remote location that is both not where the character is and it's also not where the raid takes place? It's just like, they're like, fuck it, the first person you talk to, that has to be the person you talk to at the beginning and end of every patch of raid. It's very funny.
There's like, they want to see how many times you're willing to put up with it. You're back sooner than expected. Is everything all right? Oh dear, that's rather unfortunate. I dare say it's something jolly important for them to leave in such a hurry. In any case, I wish them the best of luck, wherever their work may take them. I shall remain here and hold the fort, as it were, and make the necessary provisions should any further forays into the empty be required. Safe travels, Hero of Light.
Now we talk to him again.
Wow. Hero, so the rumors of your knack for being in the right place at the right time are true. What? What? We just talked to this man. What is he talking about? You see, we've just completed our preparations for another expedition into the empty.
Well, it's because that was the part where when you actually turn the question at him and then pick up another one again from him, that's when the patch finally ended and the new one started.
Oh.
It's like, wow, it's been 400 years and you're here.
Miss Rain and Miss Gaia agree that it's high time you all went to see how things are coming along. Though I must say, being at the beck and call night and day does test my patience on occasion. Well, fancy seeing you here.
Well, I can't believe it was the obvious character that it had to be.
Yep.
Why do we keep pretending we can't recognize their voice?
Hero. We were just getting ready for another ride on the Sky Slipper. Care to join us?
There was one other thing I should mention before you depart. Now that the situation in Yulmore has settled down somewhat, my associates have made some headway in investigating your past, Miss Gaia. Is that so?
I thought that was that's what you wanted.
So did I, but I quite like the way things are now. Digging around in my past might, I don't know, spoil it somehow? Besides, uncovering the truth behind the voice in my head and my strange powers is bound to be more interesting than whatever life I had in Yulmore.
I understand. We'll find the answers together. Just like how we do with everything else.
Were the coffee biscuits? Let's keep this thread rolling.
Oh, they were delicious as always. But I hear they're quite fattening, so we usually just buy one and half each.
And then you always get another one anyway.
Yes, but we break that in half too, so it's fine.
Does she not know math? Then we may as well just each have one to begin with. Honestly,
Yeah.
Rain, I sometimes wonder if you got biscuits for brains.
Brains.
Oh. Though I must say, my time in the Crystarium has been rather enjoyable. We even had a chance to make a necklace from the ice crystal we found.
And in case you were wondering, I haven't been neglecting my training. Wouldn't want my skills to get rusty just because Thancred's not around. I'm ready for whatever lies ahead.
Urianger would also be pleased to hear you've had your head in those fusty old tombs. I've even done a bit of studying myself. After all, it's all up to us to take care of the empty now.
Fusty old tomes. Is fusty a word?
I mean, it always is. We always
I know,
ask this
like,
question.
what?
It always is a word.
Fusty, smelling stale, damp, or stuffy. The fusty
Gross.
odor of decay.
Why do people say musky? Everything should be fusty.
Everything should be
telling people they smell
fusty.
fusty. Yeah.
It sounds like
I
a
want the
spoonerism
fusty.
where you like fucked up the letters in another word or something. It's very odd. It's like it's already close to like musty and stuffy, but it's also fusty, which I feel like they could all describe the same thing.
It's my turn, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing how things have changed since our last visit. Come on, let's head over to the derrick.
Definitely not starting to feel the fatigue.
You've played no Final Fantasy for a month.
I
We're less-
know.
We're only 90 minutes in, you're like, I'm exhausted.
Hey, all right. My
We're
cat
ne-
was an ass who woke me up at 4 o'clock in the
We're
morning.
we are
okay.
never beating this game. We're doomed.
We'll be fine. I'll probably be fine.
You'll be fine at gunpoint.
Just gotta
Yeah.
get together and play this game more often. That's all.
Easy.
All we need is infinite time. I forgot I got this
I've got
mount now.
Got that lying around somewhere.
Completely forgot
Oh, the
I
turtle?
bought this.
Oh, you got the
The
spin to
vomit
win.
turtle.
It's so
I love
fucking
the vomit
stupid.
turtle.
It's so dumb.
It's great.
Why
spin
does
to
this
win.
exist? It's so stupid.
It's I think my favorite part about it is that it existed prior to flying in the game.
It just looks
So
so
it was
yeah, so they took an existing
it was
mountain
just-
and gave
yeah.
it the most cursed flight ever.
Yeah,
it's like-
so that's like that.
It
Yeah.
has 4 rockets and spins.
Nothing was funnier than being like, "Oh man, what? I wonder what mounts are gonna make." It's like, "Yeah, we're gonna make the turtle." Like, what the fuck's the turtle gonna?
Please, we need to just briefly be in the current expansion for a week before the next one comes out.
Well, we have until sometime.
Sometime in
Mid to late
2024,
summer.
it's gonna be this year.
Well, in the summer, yeah.
I don't suppose you fancy taking the helm this time?
I don't think we've ever beaten an expansion in 6 months.
Wait, I'll
no.
pilot this time.
Oh? I didn't realize you knew how.
While you were off training, I was.
I studied
practicing
the
with
blade.
Another. While you were off training, I was practicing with another Sky Slipper. They have at the Crystarium.
Really? That's fantastic.
Hardly. You've been pulling more than your own weight, and I just wanted to do what I can to contribute more. So you two can sit back, relax, and leave it to me. I mean, I don't believe that she's actually a registered driver, but we'll see what happens.
Well, neither is Reen, but she can drive it too.
There's no need to look so apprehensive, you know. Let's get going, shall we? Okay. Give me the tenacity.
Bum, bum, bum.
Oh, there goes Grab. Ah, my favorite site in all of Eorzea.
It's so strange suddenly seeing you at the controls. Why didn't you tell me you'd been practicing?
I thought I'd surprise you. That's all.
Well, consider me surprised. All this time I thought you were only good at smashing things with your hammer.
Bring that up again, and you can walk the rest of the way.
I'd best behave. I wouldn't want to get stranded in the empty and miss the festival. I suppose this is the first you would have heard of it. We haven't exactly been keeping it a secret, but it's still in the planning stages. You see, the return of the night sky has brought lots of changes. And while everyone is glad, the reality is it's also been quite stressful having to adapt to a new way of life. Seeing how hard our elders are working to keep the Crystarium running, youths like myself came up with the idea of hosting an event as a way of expressing our appreciation. Once we return from the empty, I'll be helping as one of the organizers.
I'd be happy to help, provided I am suitably compensated.
Oh my god.
As a mercenary, uninvolved in all of your adventures.
I doubt we could afford the services of a great hero such as you, but thanks for offering. If everything goes well, all you need to do is turn up and enjoy yourself. How about you, Gaia? Would you like to help with the festival?
What? I haven't been listening. My leg is cramping up a bit. Piloting this thing must have made me more tense than I'd realized.
Then let one of us take over.
No, I'll be fine.
Well, as long as you're sure. But if you feel like switching places, just say the word.
Damn.
No. How can this be?
Oh no.
Oh.
Shit.
That's not good.
Oh.
Everything is dying.
Everything is dying. Everything sucks.
Accidentally-
Never work as a team.
I accidentally skipped the cutscene.
How are you this bad at everything?
I slipped on the controller.
Using
I was trying to
contro-
press A
oh,
to
you're
go
using-
to the next
You're
dialogue,
using a
and then I
controller
pressed B.
again.
Yeah. I was.
Some of us
There you
never left Controllerville.
It's easier to play DPS on a controller. Tank has too many like perfect timings, but DPS is very silly and loosey. So,
I just
1 second. Let me. Yeah, I'm gonna pull up your stream.
Jesus.
Sorry.
This is old
Yeah.
school. You
My
done
bad.
fucked up.
I'm stupid. I know.
I thought you were good at video games.
Explains it. Wait. Yeah. Alright. Okay, hold on. Let's. Come on. There we go. Okay. I already said that.
Isn't it Effie's line? I've lost the
Not
thread. I can't tell what's happening anymore. Did Effie read light? What does this mean?
No.
Oh, here we go. Light. Does this mean there's still too much of it in the empty?
Huh. I'm no expert, but this might be a result of losing control when you restored the ice element. Even though I tried to use darkness to hold back the light spilling forth, it seems it wasn't enough.
And it just suddenly became nighttime.
Yeah, why did it suddenly get really dark?
That was incredible timing when talking about dark and light.
Then we're right back to where we started. This is all my fault.
No, Irene, you mustn't blame yourself. Restore.
You return to me.
Restore the darkness while you can. Who's saying this? Is this Gaia?
Yeah,
or is this
just your brain
Eden
guy
thing? Oh.
that you gave an evil voice to.
A familiar voice, an inescapable fate, the promise of salvation at the precipice of ruin. And that remnants of a lost past, I would find my truth. We're gonna find out she's actually the physical manifestation of like the empty or whatever, and then when we kill her, life comes back to the empty, and otherwise life can never come back to the empty until she dies. The end.
There we go.
That's the story.
Hello, Gaia.
Oh, hold on. Game's coming back. There we go.
Wow, you did it.
Now I'm talking to her. Thank you. Restore darkness?
What did you say, Gaia?
Restore the darkness to the world flooded by light. Ah, that's it. We thought we'd restore balance to the 6 elements, but perhaps they're still too strongly aligned with light. If that's the case, maybe we can set things right by using darkness.
By using darkness? Are you serious?
What is this, some kind of pattern recognition about how this expansion worked?
But hold on. It might actually work. Gaia, that's a brilliant idea.
I wouldn't go that far. I just remembered what I learned during our adventures, that's all. But
That's what I was
this does
saying.
mean we'll need to call in your services again, if that's all right with you. Yeah, I like to murder things.
We've come this far together, and we'll see our missions to the mission to the end, to Eden's core.
Again. Off to the core we go.
But that's illegal.
Proceed to Eden's core. Why you couldn't just drop us there in the first place, I don't know.
Too much work.
Hop, 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 hop.
Clearly. Talking to Reed.
Yeah.
Europe.
Right, let's get started. But, were there any primals aligned with darkness? I can't seem to recall any.
You mean there isn't one?
The Asian's god Zodiark be suitable, but we need something that the hero has actually encountered, and preferably defeated.
Well, it does have to be a primal for it. Well, does it have to be a primal for it to work? If it's just a lot of darkness that we need, perhaps there are other ways to go get it?
You may be right. What we ultimately need is a state of highly charged darkness. It shouldn't matter what form it takes. Does anything come to mind, hero?
I dare say the flood of darkness had a fair bit of darkness. Darkness.
You mean the catastrophe that swallowed the 13th and turned into a lifeless void? We might need something on a slightly smaller scale.
This is quitter talk.
The Cloud of Darkness. I can't begin to imagine how powerful it must have been.
Yeah, it took 24 of us to take it down.
I'd say we found the perfect candidate.
But where to find a suitable place, one where darkness is strong? Won't be easy in a world flooded by light.
Well, we've got the Warrior of Darkness and the Oracle of Darkness right here. It seems like a good enough spot to me.
But what about the light aether
Darkness.
that's all around us?
That's where you come in. You can suppress the light while I draw out the darkness. By combining our powers, we can make it work wherever we are.
Combining our powers. Yes, between us there's nothing we can't achieve. Don't be afraid, Gaia.
We are thesis and antithesis, and we will achieve synthesis.
I'm not afraid, just very concerned that this will all go horribly wrong, which is the same thing, I suppose. Anyway, it's certainly not easy coming up with these plans by ourselves.
That's true. But when this is over, we can reward ourselves with all sorts of delicious treats at the festival.
Wow.
Festival? What do you mean?
We spoke about it on the way here, remember? I asked you if you wanted to take part.
I was pretty busy piloting the Sky Skipper, so I probably wasn't paying attention.
Oh well, not to worry. We can talk about that later. Right now, we've got a job to do. I'll draw out the ambient aether.
And I'll shift its alignment to darkness.
Now, hero, focus your thoughts.
Focus in. Memories of the cloud of darkness enshroud your mind.
Whoa.
Okay. Oh. Shit.
Here we go. So what was the Cloud of Darkness? Let's see.
That was in World of Darkness, one of the ARR Alliance raids. Been a very long time since we have bumped into it.
I'm just like, what the... Darkness.
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 I'm dying.
This place should look vaguely familiar.
Green Lady?
I'm drawing out the darkness. Get ready.
I'm gonna use so much Sharpie.
Well, she's definitely not as big as I remember, but that's pretty accurate.
Oh no, a white lady.
It worked, Gaia. We've done it.
There's my grit. Okay.
Oh, I have this wind-up toy.
Ah! My entire screen is lasers. By fire be purged. Ah!
Oh, balls.
Ooh, made it. Oh. Guess I'm not really standing in her safe spot.
I'm about
so
to get
that's my
hit by a thing. I'm fine.
I'm fine.
It feels rude that she's just ignoring me. What? Alright, time to play voodoo dice on this grid. Oh.
Huh.
Oh, it's like selecting the one we're on. When
Yeah,
does
you
it
don't want to
explode?
stand on the same one for too long.
Oh, it's like charging up or something?
Ah, I see what you mean.
It's like every time the line hits the outside that it like
Yeah.
it goes off and hurts you. Oh, that one's getting angry. I don't. I'm so focused on looking at the floor that I'm not even like don't know what's happening in the fight. This is so strange. Okay, it's over.
Nice.
It's dead to me.
Oh, get close, but also don't fall in the holes.
And yeah, don't land in the AoEs.
Ooh, nailed it.
Or you'll be a dead guy. Okay, was it chasing me? What's happening? What's it gonna do? Oh, distance? You leash
You want to
it?
move? Yeah, distance. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, you want to break it.
Oh, well, that's hitting me. Oh, it almost went off the cliff. No running from that one.
Well, that's gonna be a juicy one in the face.
That's one spicy meatball. Oh, she's gone.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh,
lasers.
my heart. I like
You've
it.
heard of lasers, but what if there was more lasers? Can I draw her into the middle? She's going on her own. Oh, I'm died. I died of something.
Oh, I've died.
I didn't even see an impact happen. I don't know which thing that was.
Oh, damn. I on-avanted into the stabby bits.
Okay. As long as it's not attacking me, I don't care.
Wow, what a hero.
Thank you.
I've been working really hard. I've been waiting for someone to recognize this about me. I'm just so glad that somebody finally pay attention.
It's been a very difficult journey, but together we will get through it.
I wasn't able to activate my thing in
We're
time.
only at 60%? Oh my god.
Well, we do keep dying of death. Anyway,
Well, we
I
haven't
wasted
wiped
my
yet, so I
tank
guess-
buster. I hope I don't need that again soon. Oh, it doesn't have that long of a cooldown. The struggle is that it also requires a resource, so I just couldn't do it when I wanted to.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you do have to be really careful. Which is not something you can really plan for if you don't know what the boss fight is.
Yeah, I also don't remember what resource it costs.
That helps, yeah.
I guess it's whatever. Oh, it must be whatever I spent to do Edge of Shadow. Oh, the thing I literally spam metal times to get rid of. Got it. the resource I literally drive down to 0 constantly, so I don't have to think about how long the actual buff lasts, because there's no consequence normally.
Ah, the issue is my
Oh
workflow
god,
all along.
this level's freaking me out. What the fuck is this fight?
I'm gonna go over here.
I can't look at anything
People some
besides
room.
the fucked up tiles.
Oh, right. The center is right.
Yeah, I wouldn't go in the scary thingy. That's probably bad.
I forgot the center is an insta-kill.
It does have a menacing aura.
Okay. Okay, can we be done with this tile room floor shit?
Oh, how did it still hit me?
Okay.
I almost died of death. That's the worst kind.
I've seen that before.
Classic mistake, dying of death.
100% people cannot return from dying of death.
I died. I don't-
People
oh, I
come back
touched
from
the
death all the
center.
time in this game.
Yeah, but you have to
People
remember
can't stay
that's-
dead in this game.
Every item indicates, like, for example, the writing on the Phoenix down literally states revives a character from a state of KO, not from death.
Yeah, but people keep coming back from the dead anyway in the story.
That's valid.
Checkmate, atheist. Evil thorn thing?
Break the line,
Be
break the
broken?
line.
There we go.
What the hell is she tethered to?
Does this fight
Oh,
even
she's
have
about
a
to
tank
hit you with her
bu- Oop,
balls.
Not the balls!
Oh,
Does this fight even have a tank buster? I can't tell.
yeah. Every fight has a tank buster.
I don't know what it is.
It just may not be that scary. Didn't you die to one earlier?
I don't know what I died to. There was no like
Oh,
big.
that's-
There was no big looking attack of any kind. I just randomly ran out of health, from my
That's
perspective.
scary.
It felt like people just not healing me, but I don't actually think that's the case. But there was just no tell of how it happened. Yeah.
Oh!
In base 4, I'm
Give me one
fine.
sec. I got a real quick adjustment.
Oh my neck. I do not like the instant nature of yeah.
That might be the tank buster. Yep. I was out of mana. I was trying to reestablish my cooldown. Yeah, the thing where I'm covered in caution tape might be the tank buster, but it's just not very good at it.
Yeah, so the thing that you're covered in caution tape, it's either one of two things. If it's a circle, then it's a single target tank buster. If it's a rectangular piece, it's a or a square, like a sequence of squares circling you. It's a
Oh, it's gonna get in. It's gonna get in. It's probably bad, right?
it's a line.
Oh,
Or
there's a
a,
cloud that was running into the boss.
Oh no no no!
That
I was
seems
talking
like
about the
something
tank.
people should have gotten.
Yes.
Oh god, there's so many things. It's like playing the fucking rhythm game in Yakuza 0.
Yeah.
Remember
Very
that? Like that
rhythm-like
cursed game? Just actually unplayed. It's just a nightmare. Like, I don't know how anyone has ever successfully played that minigame.
With heart. Oh, what is that?
Bad news. Nerd.
I'm used to that.
I'm just kind of running back and forth between two squares a lot.
Yeah, that's
Just hoping
kinda
that
what
works
I'm
out.
doing Too. Yeah. I didn't die, so I'm gonna count it as a successful tactic.
Yeah.
Oh God! Don't shoot me into the bad stuff, please.
Not the bad stuff. Don't put me back in the box.
It's sticky in the bad stuff. Oh, I need to go.
Don't send me back to Missouri. You ain't never been to Missouri.
I mean, I agree.
Literally the most memorable quote from all of Fairly Odd Parents for me for some reason. Just fucking Huckleberry Finn.
Oh no.
Or was it Tom Sawyer? I don't remember if it was Huck Finn or Tom Sawyer, but it was one of them. He becomes a real,
I believe it was Huck Finn.
He becomes a real life character, and then they have to put him back in the book. He's like, "Don't put me back in there. It's Missouri in there. You ain't never been to Missouri." I love it so much. It's so fucking funny.
Poof.
We did it. I learned little.
Well, we did it.
I mostly just danced between squares a lot and referenced children's media.
Honestly, that's a lot. You've done more than I expected.
I'm basically the top tank of the entire world. I did it. All this loot is garbage. These are all trash. No! Not my inventory!
This is why you don't play with fire, or else you're gonna get burned.
Because there's random loot sometimes that is not that. Like the wind-up toys. We're back.
Oh, we're so back. Sorry, I was throwing a bunch of junk away.
I couldn't wait.
Nah. That all went surprisingly well. Of course, we have Hero to thank for slaying that ghastly creature.
You were fantastic, Gaia. Anyone would think you're an old hand at this.
You weren't so bad yourself. We make quite a team, don't we?
We certainly do.
I don't know about you two, but I'm itching to see to see whether our hard work has paid off. Let's head back.
It's very funny to me that we're essentially out of characters.
This is the late stage of Final Fantasy. There's only 2 characters left, and
well, it's because
one of them's
everyone
bad.
else was banished to the Shadow Realm.
Mm-hmm.
Because we've now caught up with the modern story, so we're after the part where everyone goes home.
Huh. The plants are just as lifeless as they were before. Maybe the light's influence is still too strong?
No, Gaia, plants need light to live. It's got what plants crave.
Oh my god, it's raining darkness.
Effie.
What in the world?
Oh my god. The Aetherite's gay.
Yay! Happy Pride Month in January.
Wow, this festival's really kicking off.
Yep.
Very early this year. Damn.
Pre-order now at Bad Dragon, the Jagged Abomination. The Devil's Rocket Pop.
I don't like the floating bits.
Thanks, I hate it.
It's one of the worst sentences I've ever said.
Is it though?
I mean, it's pretty rough.
Yeah, I bet.
Once you pop, the fun don't stop.
I mean, we'll see what
I
the
can
doctor
keep
has to say
making this
about that.
worse. 9 in 10 doctors agree. Don't.
yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, let's just not and say we did.
I like how there's just one rogue doctor who's out there like, I don't care, I'm gonna keep doing it. Absolute madman. In fleeting hues and endless warmth, a gentle light washed over me. A glimmer of hope once lost. Okay. Interesting symbology there. I see the rainbow crystal and I feel something stir within me. Something I thought I'd forgotten.
Mm-hmm.
To water my plants in Yulemore. Shit.
If you can make it to the purple, you unlock a new class.
What? We tip the scales away from the light. I'm sure of it, but something's wrong. Very wrong. Well, don't leave us in suspense. What's going on? For 100 years, I've waited for this moment. I knew it. You've been hiding inside Eden all this time.
Yes, after 10,000 years, I'm free.
Oh my god.
It has tits.
Oh, it does have tits. Shit.
Why does it have tits?
Why didn't we notice that all along?
Why didn't we notice it had tits
it.
this whole time?
Oh no.
God damn it.
We were deceived.
There's more?
Yeah, he's the last one. He's the last guy.
He's not that person, is he?
Oh, maybe not.
I think it's another Asian.
You're right.
I think we're like on the last like proper pure one or someone, but there's like infinite random jackass ones. I am No, hang on a minute.
I am Mitron, servant of dark. Oh, that's audio.
Didn't expect it to sound quite like that.
I think it works perfect. Keep going. That voice that has whispered to me all my life.
This is my whispering voice. Indeed, and thanks to you, I am all but free from my prison of light. Does that mean Eden was... It's not me.
Effie, wake up.
I am awake. I've just been waiting because I thought Andrew missed a line.
No.
No, we're all the way at
unless I get caught up.
You fool. You fool.
What? Then how did you know if I missed a line?
Because
he's not paying that much attention.
How dare you?
Tip the scales away from the light. Yeah.
Cannot believe.
But yes, I am definitely starting to get to the point of falling asleep.
Damn, how far back are you? Did you not even start the video?
I have not seen the video yet. Yeah, no.
Oh,
Yeah, you've been hiding inside Eden all the time.
He just wasn't listening at all. He didn't think we were reading dialogue. He thought we were just improvising.
Yeah, no, I was just sitting here waiting.
That was a joke. That's insane.
Cassian pops out of nowhere.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know. There we go. An Asian.
What? Linus, does that mean Eden was also used to seal away an Asian?
I guess so. Well, hey, now you have someone to
No,
read
I'm
for
reading
Keith.
the line that you still haven't read.
Wait, what?
I don't know where you are.
Zodiac. Hold on.
It's lost in space.
It's fine. We can just do it without you. It's okay.
Free from physical light.
Did you skip it?
I don't think so. Wait, hang on.
We're behind the Ascian
there we
looking
go.
down at the cast, and Reen has her daggers out.
Yep, there we go. Does that mean Eden was used to seal away an Ascian?
Somebody fell asleep in class and Eric got caught.
Wait. That is Eden. An Ascian transformed into a Sin Eater.
Huh. I've heard enough about Ascians to know they're nothing but trouble, but I never imagined that one of them was behind all this. I thought that restoring the darkness was my idea, but this was your plan from the very beginning.
Which is confusing. Didn't they want this planet to be overcome by light?
They did.
I'm the Ascian that all of the other Ascians bullied.
It was, but all it took was the slightest suggestion. The rest was entirely your own doing. Bork.
Yeah, what the fuck are you barking at, bud? There's nothing here.
My freedom is so close, I can almost taste it. Finally, my soul may journey beyond the flesh to which I am yet bound. I knew you would come for me, Gaia. My mask makes me look like a little bird.
Don't flatter yourself. You've caused me nothing but pain. If I've helped you, it wasn't intentional.
Even now, your memories elude you. Hearken unto me, Gaia, and remember.
That means that the whole time we're talking about the Pride Month rocket pop nightmare crystal, everyone wasn't even watching the same thing.
In an age past, the world you know as the 13th was flooded by darkness. Like ripples in water, the repercussions were felt in the other shards. None more so than here on the first. I became perilously imbalanced and susceptible to the influence of light. I needed to consume more zinc in my diet. Were light to consume the first as darkness did the 13th, it would likewise become a lifeless void, lost to our cause. We could not allow this mistake to be repeated. It was our duty to safeguard this world from the self-same fate. After a time, Elm itself conceived of a plan to trigger a rejoining, utilizing the very light we had labored to keep in check, and tasked us with bringing the plan to fruition. But at the last, we were thwarted by Ardbert and his companions. Though our resolve was strong, theirs was stronger still, and as we fell, so too was the light unleashed. Bunch of nerds. For us, however, death is not the end. Though our bodies may perish, our souls live on, withdrawing but temporarily to the rift.
Until you can find a new body to possess.
I, too, would have been reborn, but ere my soul could leave its corporeal form, Ardbert struck me with a blade of purest light. It was just a flashlight. I don't know why I thought that would work. And the light enveloped my body, twisting it beyond recognition, because it was very bright. My corneas.
Eden, the first Sin Eater.
My soul felt such agony as I had never known, and then I knew no more. In my insensate, instinctive state, influenced by Ardbert's fervent desire to banish darkness, I unleashed the light burgeoning within me, and it spread as an all-consuming wave to every corner of the world.
Ardbert created the Sin Eaters?
It seems like it.
I don't think we knew that. Oh my god, this fucking crystal.
His mistake triggered a flood of light.
So funny.
Which caused them to be overwhelmed. So indirectly, it is his fault, yes.
I mean, very directly, just not on purpose.
Yeah.
Literal one-to-one cause and effect.
Yeah, he did it, but he didn't intend to.
He is, in fact, not an expert in things that have never happened before.
Not like the heroes here.
The flood of light. So that's how the Sin Eaters came to be.
Fuck, I'm Soul Brothers.
What do you think
I'm forever Soul Brothers with a fuck up that doomed the entire world.
Damn.
All would have been lost had not the one called Minfilia appeared, halting the light's inexorable advance. She saved what little remains of the world. In the process, she also restored to me a sliver of my consciousness, though I remained trapped in my altered form. Motionless, I was capable only of feeble whispering.
Cool backstory, why are you explaining it?
Emmett Selk. Couldn't he have saved you?
Perhaps he could have, if such had been his wish. Far easier, however, to simply find another piece of my fractured soul to replace me. I think we might be the baddies. From his perspective, there was no need to intervene and potentially disturb the balance of Aether, and so here I remained. So, nope.
And
So, after you failed, he left you here to rot. Some friend he turned out to be.
Thus abandoned, I called out for what seemed like an eternity to the only soul who could save me. You, Gaia.
All this time, you were calling me for help?
Yes, but you had forgotten me, forgotten our duty. Though vestiges of your true power remained, you could not wield it at will. Time went by, and eventually change came. The light began to subside, and the dark of night returned. Gradually, my voice became stronger, until I was able to exert my will over you.
Nope, everyone flickered for a second. That was weird.
You wanted me to free your soul from Eden, which is why you had me attack it. Another plan that ended in failure, thanks to the hero.
I'm also here. They keep flickering every time it cuts. That's weird.
Indeed. Thankfully, your subsequent attempts to restore this barren land allowed Eden to absorb more and more Aether aligned closer to darkness, gradually eroding the cage of light that holds me. Owing to your most recent efforts, my mind is wholly my own once more, and I am able to project my image beyond those confines.
Then all this time we've been helping to free an Ascian.
Yes, did you not? That was the implication of, like, the first line of this conversation.
Keep up with the times, Reen.
Sometimes I'm like, I don't think I followed this story very well. But then they ask questions like that, and I'm like, what? The entire application of him showing up was that. Before he even explained any of it. Now he's just explaining forever, and I'm like, didn't we have to, like, go to a Magic Kingdom Hearts dimension to, like, subliminally extract Emmett Selk's background? Because why would these villains just explain their entire history and motivations to us constantly? And this guy's just like,
would you like my 10-minute monologue? I've been very bored.
I mean, he's been trapped in a person who doesn't listen to him.
Would you
so
like
that's
to know
been working out.
everything exhaustively, even though it's probably a bad idea for you to
he's
know
been
what's happening?
Stuck as a sin eater for basically 100 years. I can't really
After
blame the guy.
10,000 years, I'm free. I'm gonna tell you about how annoying it is here. That's a fine tale, but why should I care about any of it? What are you to me?
Come with me to Eden's core. There, all shall become clear in monologue 2.
No.
Water.
Are you okay?
Yep. Everything's fine.
Wait.
Wow, you got him. And at no point did Zev just cut him in half. That's an interesting explanation. It feels like at some point in the larger narrative of all of this game so far, we should have successfully... us fighting the various Lahabrias and the Otis Reddings and whatnot. That's... Would you think that one of these guys, we would have, like, turned into a Sin Eater then if it worked that way? I don't know.
Well, you have to remember, that's due to an imbalance in the soul's alignment.
They hit him with the light
Towards
sword.
the light. Just because you hit someone with concentrated aether does not mean its aspect is specifically aligned in one direction or the other.
You just hit him with a big sword. That's the whole thing. Hello, Reen.
I've just realized something. If Eden has been absorbing all that rebalanced aether, that must be why we've struggled to restore life to the empty. I suppose we can think about that later, though.
I just realized something. That ship has titties. Why did Milton grow titties when he turned into a Sin Eater?
More importantly, it seems I've lost control over Eden. Most likely because of the Ascian. Eorzea specifically warned us about not listening to the fairy's honeyed words. So we'd better think this through before we go rushing in.
I don't think any of his words were honeyed.
I'm the bad guy.
It was pretty much the speech.
Yeah.
Oh, if only he and Thancred were here right now.
Andrew.
He's dead.
Dude, it's Andrew's turn to fall asleep, apparently. Andrew?
He is
Sorry,
dead.
My headphones died. Give me a
Oh.
second. Okay, there we go.
Oh, back.
What are you talking about?
I'm sorry, Gaia. I shouldn't be so quick to lose heart.
What? No, that's not what I meant. Who are you? Who are Urianger and Thancred?
Oh. That's a twist.
They don't technically exist here, or I guess
Did they say that everyone would forget they existed after they left?
maybe not. I guess she's forgetting everything again. She's like
Apparently.
resetting.
Yeah.
Was that part of
Wait.
the rules?
I know these people, or those people. I'm sure of it, but why can't I remember them?
I thought something was strange when I mentioned the festival on board Eden. It was as though you had no recollection of our earlier conversation. This is most likely connected to Metron.
Damn it all! What more is that fiend going to take from me?
Tell the truth, the thing that frightens me most is that you might forget about us.
That won't happen. For every memory I lose, we'll make another two together. And if I need to know something, I can just ask you. Why not start by telling me about Urianger and Thancred? To be honest, my nerves are all a jitter, so I need something to help me settle down before we confront Miltron.
Urianger is probably the most intelligent person I know. He spends a lot of time reading. But he also says that you can't learn everything from books, and encouraged me to go out and see the world for myself.
Sounds sensible to me. Much better to experience things firsthand than to read about someone else's. Like those coffee biscuits. No book could ever describe how good they taste.
Oh my god. Happy ending. Coffee biscuits.
It always comes back to those, doesn't it? Is there anything else you can tell me about, Hero?
Yeah. Can walk on water until he can't.
So he walks on water instead of swimming? That would certainly save you from getting wet. I should have asked him to teach me how.
Well, it's something he never quite mastered himself, and he often ended up getting wet anyway. In fact, the whole thing is probably more trouble than it's worth. As for Thancred, he's the one who freed me from Yulmore. At first, I thought of him as my knight in shining armor. But really, he was more than that. We traveled all over Norvrond, and he helped me become the person I am today. He even gave me my name.
Well, that was a rumbling noise.
His gift for song won the heart of many a fair lady. Or so he claims.
Damn.
Every character is gay until I declare otherwise.
Such power.
I wielded
Singing?
it irresponsibly.
That doesn't sound like the Thancred I know.
Well, I've known him longer. Do you know he
It
wore an
seems he has a
eye
way with-
patch when he didn't need to for a year?
Oh, that was
Bet you
really-
didn't, nerd.
Yeah, why would you tell anybody you did that? That sounds really embarrassing.
He didn't tell anyone. I'm telling everyone.
Oh my god. It seems he has a way with words. That must be how he was able to choose such a pretty name for you.
Jury's out on that.
Damn.
Actually, while we're on the subject, that gunblade over there belonged to Thancred.
I don't know, chat, everybody. Thumbs up or thumbs down on the name Reen.
As far as mementos go, it's a bit on the cumbersome side, but it reminds me of our adventures together. Even though there's a little chance I'll ever see him again, it still feels like he's here with me.
Keeping your memories close. You know what? I should keep a diary. Even if I forget everything, at least I'll have something to look back on.
And then somebody else can write fake memories for me and I'll have to believe them.
That's a brilliant idea. Since we're going to be making lots of new memories together, maybe I could write in it too?
As long as you improve your handwriting before you go scrawling all over it, I'd like your entries to be vaguely legible if you don't mind.
Of course, your ladyship.
Ha 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 ha.
But before that, we've got an Ascian to deal with. Let's get this over with.
After the last 20 minutes of random dialogue.
The stakes are really high and pressing. We could die in any minute, so we need to hurry. Coffee cake.